Hi guys, I hope you're doing great and amazing. So, yes, today is very different and like there are only like few days left for 2026 and I'm so sorry. I'm pretty sorry that I couldn't be available for you guys because there was a wedding in my own house, okay? So, of my brothers and yeah, like there was wedding season in India, honestly speaking. So yes, I'm finally done with everything. And so I was getting this message from like few days, okay, and it was like pretty very like very specific and different kind of different level energy that I was sensing, and like it was like meant to be delivered and I couldn't film it. So here I am, and definitely if you have reached this video, there is a message for you. This reading is only for you. Just note it and claim the energies beforehand, okay? And let me know if it resonates with you, because there is the first card. See, I told you that this is the specific message kind of energy, and trust me guys, um the success card number 6, okay, it is kind of giving me the energy that I sensed, okay, that you are actually going to rip your fruits, okay. The success card is giving me that like a lot of you have like gone through each of your highs and lows, okay. You did a lot of things, and you didn't rip your fruits, you didn't rip any kind of fruits that you know took efforts for, put efforts into, and there was no results. You were kind of like very much uh, into this pattern that whatever I did, I am just a loser. I am a failure. I'm a total failure, and every kind of negative energy is heated to you. And at certain point, like after the half of the year, after the second half of the year, you started feeling this energy that you are a complete failure, you're into chaos, you're a total chaos, you cannot do anything, you're shit, whatever it is. But now, like from October, November, December, you are sensing there is a shifting in your energies. You're surrendering, you're more surrendered, you're more into a letting go kind of energy, and that's what I want to say, that this is the ultimate significant energy that you really need to know. This video, in short, this energy, this reading is actually your confirmation that whatever you put efforts into, okay, you are reaping your efforts fruit right now. You are moving towards success. You will be getting successful energies aligned with you. You will be getting the results very positive, whatever you worked in, whether it was a relationship, whether it was like a career, finance, whatever, your health, you are reaping the energies, okay, and they are the goodwills, okay, for you. Divine energies are also wanting that your Venus is activated, okay. They want to tell you that now, right now, you are a master manifester. You are born successful. Do not ever think that you are a failure. Do not ever think that nothing is meant for you, okay, because there is nothing that is like that, okay. And trust me, a lot of you really need to understand this, that success is you, success is within you, and you are a successful person. Whatever the matter is, it is outside you, and you can always change inside you, because what is inside, that's come outside. And yes, with the success card, I'm really getting that you guys are going to get a good news, and it is not just one, it is like everywhere you will see positivity and good news flowing and coming towards you. You're moving forward, yes. change is there. See 10, number 6 and 10, and yes, I told you this is the ultimate confirmation that you have seen the changes from the 10th month of this year. Okay, and from this 10th month, October, which is the significant confirmation given by the universe itself, um, you will be getting a lot of energy changes. You have changed a lot. You are completing a cycle. You have already completed cycles, okay, that was meant to be completed, okay, and the goals that were like making you feel overwhelmed, which was consisting others, okay. So that's what I'm feeling, that right now, after like all these things in 2026, you will be owning your damn life. You will be creating the new life of yours, and you will be getting successful results, okay. A lot of you have cleared karmas with a lot of people. If you were like someone who were dealing with a lot of shits and negative peoples and negative events, okay, in any circumstances or situations, or uh any stages of your life, okay, right now you should know that you have cleared all the karma. And yes, your universe, your divine god, whoever you believe in, okay, has given you the confirmation. Just remember that a lot of you are like you know go after like some things, like few goes for relationship, few goes for some goal, few has this spiritual goal of having a moksha, to attain the moksha. But just ask yourself one question. Universe wants to ask you a one question: is it moksha something that is actually doing only spirituality and leaving everything behind? You're not enjoying the life, you're disappointing every person, okay, and everything, like you just want it to be with like your own self, your own energies, and that's it. You are not listening to someone else, you are not attending the life events of your life, okay. How come universe is saying that how come you will attend moksha if you are not even present in your life? And if you are not present in your life means it's not about like only like your things, okay. Your energy is aligned with someone else as well, and that is only one energy of universe. Everyone is connected to you, and if you are not attending like any person, that is your karmic person, or there is something event with like energy exchange that is there in their life, in your life, about them. There is a like story about them or lesson about them in your life. You won't attend it, then how you will attend the moksha? That is the question. Ask yourself, what is moksha for you? Because every definition is different, but a real definition of universe of moksha is only one, and you know what it is. Universe has given you this life to actually grasp all the essence that universe wants from you, from your side. So do not add meanings, which are humanly formed, okay, of about spiritual things. Enjoy your life, because life is given by universe to help you experience, to help universe experience through you, okay. So whatever it is, if you are not experiencing it, you won't be going for moksha. It is not a satyug yoga where and also in satyug yoga there is this saying that after doing all your karmas, you get your own intuitions heightened up, and your intuition is the only one who actually gives you the path towards moksha, okay. And there are some people, okay, which are highly attuned with this YouTube channel. They actually know that is it their karmic life, or is it their um, change, like you are the change that will bring, okay, in this lifetime, like in this generation, is that kind of life. You have zero karma like kind of a thing. So yeah, like in simple format, if I have to explain it, universe is kind of saying that karma, there are some lives, okay, most of the lives have like intuition saying that you have a karmic issues, okay. And The karmic issues are because it is your karma exchange kind of a life. Okay, you have born to actually kneel down your karmas, and there are some other entities where are highly spiritual, highly attuned, and they do not even know about it. Okay, or they know but they do not let other people know about it, or they are very, like very simple and everything. They just go with the flow. They know, their intuition already has told them that it is not your life of karmic debts, it is life of changing the world. Universe has brought you in this birth that you will actually change the world. Okay, you have to do the universe task, and there is only one universal task for you guys, and that is a major universal task, and that is why only you have born for that. Okay, there is no karma, nothing in attuned with you, aligned with you. You are a zero kind of a balance kind of a person. And yes, with today's reading, there are two types of people who are actually in this end, and the rest one, which is I told you that they have zero karma energies. They are very like fine, like 1% kind of a people that are going to watch it. Okay, and you just know that who you, which category you belong in. Okay, and see, when I said the karma, and that is the 8 card traveling, and I told you that whatever I'm sensing, you will be like very much attuned with this reading, because literally I know how my channel works. Okay, and how my readings work. I never do like rapidly kind of readings. Why? Because I really believe in giving authentic and very honest kind of readings, and this energy is yours energy. Trust me, this energy is your energy, guys. And the traveling card, the 8 number card, is kind of saying that you have traveled across a lot of lifetimes. Okay, a lot of events, and then you have done all the karmic depths clear. This year, a lot of you who are watching this video, okay, have been literally cleared a lot of, like, I got a 20% of clearing of karmic debts, like legit. In damn 1 year you have cleared 20%. Are you like imagining it? I got the 20% battery. Like, are you seriously kidding me, Divan? And it is, that's very, I'm so sorry. But yeah, like, you're thrilled to know that you're 20 this year. Only I'm talking about this year, the 2025 year. You have literally worked on and cleared 20% of your karma. Okay, legit, in this 1 year. And yes, you are traveling, you're ascending towards a higher purpose, you're ascending towards the higher levels of margins in your life. And yes, soon a travel, or you are actually traveling when you listen to this video, or you are going to travel. I don't know why, but weddings are very significant. There are wedding, maybe you're newly married couple or engaged couple, so this reading is for you. And yes, see, one card literally flew, so just just wait a minute, I will just pick it and you won't even feel it. Okay, yes guys, so this guilt card again, number 8, if you can see. I don't know if you can see or not. Yes, the guilt card, if you can see. So this is really that card that you really want. Now, a lot of you, okay, are sensing this guilt, a stress, like you are hitting a lot of epiphany moments, realizations, and you're feeling guilty that how much you just left yourself behind, how much you didn't listen to your intuitions. Okay, if you, like, a lot of you have this energy that if I would have listened to my own self and worked on myself, I wouldn't be on this stage, okay, where I am. But right now, okay, like, I'm sensing that you have like done with everyone. You're like feeling like guilt that why did I put them first? Why did I put this person first? Why did I put this thing first over me? Okay, and yes, a lot of you literally are understanding that this is not meant for me and it is just playing with my energies. And trust me, there are a lot of people who are realizing a lot of stuff about themselves, and they are transforming and changing to their highest version. Yes, I can. I don't know why, but I'm seeing a lot of air, like air energies, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay, and Leo, Aries, Sag, also Earth signs. You cannot see water signs on I think it is only Pisces I can see. Yeah. See rebirth. Oh my god. Trust me, that's rebirth card if you can see. And I'm not kidding, you are actually starting, if you don't know, but 2026 adds up to number 1, okay? And yes, you are rebirthing yourself. Everything has completed already, and you must be saying triple eight or 1010 or triple four, okay, or 5555 kind of energy. Yes, universe is telling that it's your you are actually rebirthing, okay? It's your new life, new version, everything is new, the energies are new, and you're very fresh, okay, no matter what. And maybe some of you love to sing songs or listen to flute music, or you love to you are a flute musician or something, or like you have this hobby of flute, I can feel. Or you love Krishna if you are a Hindu, okay? Okay, or for some of you, you are Durga Ma, or Mata Rani's devotee as well, I can feel. Or you are a Leo. For some of you, you love lions. You and camel as well, okay? There are the spirit guides, okay, spirit animals that are actually guiding you. So after this reading, or if you maybe when you see this, you get clicked off that you are seeing this animals, and tiger as well, okay? Yes, you're fighting towards this transformation. You're fighting everything which is actually pouring you down, okay? But right now you are just going with the flow. You have stopped fighting with everyone, you have stopped explaining everyone. I really feel that things are going on with you. And yes, you're moving forward with very calm and go with the flow energy. I don't know why, but you have like literally surrendered and let go. And yes, you are feeling a lot. And I don't know why, but in this energies, you guys are feeling very overwhelmed, sorrow, sad, sometimes, okay? And yes, actually you are purging out all of your negativity, okay? The emotions that are not actually serving you. So that's something that I'm getting for you guys. So yeah, like a lot of you are actually starting this new year very soon. You have already been like in a transformation mode. So yeah, one card has again filled off. Your energies are literally, the divine energies want to just bombard you with all the things that are actually going on in your life. Maybe for a lot of you, you have got the answers. Universe is saying, see, I brought you the answer. Yes, so the card that followed was 7 number, politics. A lot of you, you guys have realized a lot of, and you are actually realizing a lot of things, that a lot of the people in your office, like in your like everyday kind of energy right now, also there are a lot of politics going on in your life, even in the families. uh, and the politics is like, you're understanding the real faces, you're seeing the actual faces, the universe is showing the faces and true emotions and intentions of every person in your life, okay? Every person, every project, every job role, whatever it is, okay? And it is actually making you feel that how some people are snakes even if they are in your bloodlines, okay? I don't know why, but I felt that. And you have cleared your karmas. That is one confirmation that universe is saying. I don't know, for some of you, maybe there is a good news regarding your pregnancy if you were trying so hard, or you will be getting a good news very soon about that. Let's see what more. You will be reaping all the fruits like in the beginning, and the whole year, okay, the whole year it is a year of abundance, prosperity, successful energies, vibrant energies in your life. And trust me, if you feel like this, then definitely do like, subscribe and comment down that you claim the energies, because this reading needs clear claiming of the energies. And if you can share with one, then definitely do so. It will definitely enhance your energy exchange as well. Anything more, divine energies? Not so many. As well as I feel that do not help anyone, okay, if they are like even in your bloodline or very close people. Do not help them. First know their true intentions, because this person is actually going to use you for their own benefits, and then they will say a tata bye bye to you, okay. Do not get into any arguments or fightings, divine energies are saying. Yes, see, you're in a total healing mode. Divine energies are saying you are getting healed. You have healed your lineage, okay. You have healed your karmic patterns as well. There is a, like, a lot of things that are happening in your life. Let me see what more it is. I don't know, you are healing sinus issues as well, or you should heal this year, as well as digestive issues you have, immune system. Yes, you are balancing. See, totality card. You are actually balancing. The life is getting balanced. You are getting balanced, and you are getting into the receptive mode. Okay, universe is kind of telling me that you are becoming receptive. And if you can see the bottom of the, after this bottom of the deck, there was an inner voice. Okay, you're very intuitive. As I said, this is another confirmation that divine energies want to tell you that we are talking, universe is actually talking towards you via your intuitions and signs and synchronicities that are aligned with your intuitions. So remember that you are already guided and followed by the universe itself. As well as I really feel a lot of you have these issues, okay. So, this divine reading is like unfolding like a living prophecy for you, okay? Prophecy, like, woven with the energies of success, change, traveling, guilt, rebirth, politics, and, fighting, healing, and ultimate totality card as well. So, it's like while the bottom of the deck is receptivity and inner voice, it's like acting as the silent foundation guiding the entire message, okay, where like indicating that although the outer world appears loud, chaotic, and demanding, the true key for you guys to navigate this phase is lies in deep listening rather than forceful actions. Success kind of appears first not as a destination for you guys, but as an inevitability earned through persistence, resilience, and inner alignment, okay, suggesting that the success approaching you is not sudden luck, or but sudden luck, or lucky charm kind of a thing, but the result of unseen efforts, spiritual maturity, and lessons learned in solitude. So yeah, and this success carries a lot of responsibilities, because it places you in positions where your voice, choices, or presence will influence others as well, linking directly to the energy of politics, not necessarily the literal government or power structures, but the subtle politics of life, workplaces, families, as I told you. So, where strategy, timing, and discernment matter more than, emotional reactions. Change flows immediately after success, so signaling that achievement will not allow stagnation. And the once one door opens, Just remember several others close permanently for you guys, making this a period of irreversible transformation where the old identity, you know, cannot coexist with the new, and this change may feel, you know, destabilizing because, and like very not wanting kind of a change, but because it alters routines as well, relationships, belief systems, and even, you know, the geographical ties, which is why the card of traveling also came in your card, okay, which is number 8. If I have to say this card, you know, if you can see. So from this, which is from this card, I also feel that not merely physical travel across the cities or countries, though that is highly possible for you, but also inner travel through different versions of the self, timelines and karmic layers are showing off that movement is essential for growth right now. And yeah, staying still would suffocate your evolution. Guilt appears as a shadow card as well, which is, you know, revolving um, unresolved emotional weight. Like I said, you may be crying at some moments or in the nights, so that can happen. Also, words spoken, you know, like there is a guilt from the past for choices made, words spoken or unsaid, paths abandoned, people outgrown, or, you know, or versions of yourself that no longer exist. And this guilt is not here to punish you, but to be acknowledged, processed, and realized and released, because it has quietly, you know, influenced your decisions and self-worth, sometimes, you know, making you hesitate just as you were meant to rise. And the universe now asks you to forgive yourself with the same compassion you extend to others. Like rebirth is following you, but I can say rebirth follows guilt like dawn cleansing occurs. A powerful rebirth is kind of taking place where you no longer, if I have to say, operate from the survival, validation, or, you know, the fear, but from the truth and sovereignty, shedding old skins like a snake always sheds its old skin. So yeah, that's something I'm getting, like outdated narratives and limiting contracts with people and systems that thrived on your silence. And, you know, this rebirth places you into arenas where I can say fighting becomes inevitable, not reckless conflict, but standing your ground, defending your values, and choosing battles wisely. As the fighting energy here is very, like, here is controlled, strategic, and purposeful, indicating that you're no longer here to be liked but to respected, and that some confrontations are divinely orchestrated to restore balance, expose hypocrisy, and break the cycles of injustice or manipulation is happening as well for you. Healing views through all of this, not as a separate phase, but as a continued undercurrent, showing, you know, that every challenge, argument, ending, and, you know, if I have to say, breakthrough is um simultaneously healing ancestral wounds, if I have to say, karmic imprints and subconscious patterns, especially those connected to self expression or your authority kind of energy and belonging. And this healing is not passive, okay? uh, it is like earned through courage, truth telling, and emotional honesty, often kind of, I can say, often requiring your solitude, reflection, and conscious withdrawal from this noise. So yeah, you may be feeling that you're staying alone more often right now. You just want to live, reflect, and everything you're doing it automatically, in short. So the card of totality here, which is the number 5, signals, you know, the culmination, wholeness, and integration, revealing that, you know, this journey is not fragmenting you but in assembling you into a complete being, where, you know, mind, body, spirit, ambition, and intuition finally aligns. And see, yes, if you can see the hornblown sign, that's the actually divine confirmation for you. And when this totality arrives, okay, So I think a call is very significant for you guys. Okay, like a parent call or any call that is very significant. You will be getting a call when you are in this reading or after this reading. Okay, which will be very significant. Not that much, but yeah, there is a significant kind of energy. So yeah, I'm getting that as well. Also, you are, and breakthrough is also simultaneously healing ancestral wounds. This breakthrough is not just here for a breakthrough, but it is also clearing your paths, your karmic imprints, and subconscious patterns, especially those connected to your self expression, authority, and belonging. And this healing is not passive. Universe is saying it is earned through courage, through telling, and emotional honesty. Okay. Also, I feel this card of totality is, signaling towards, um, as I said, that culmination, wholeness, and integration, revealing that this journey is not fragmenting, but assembling you into kind of a complete new being where your mind, body, spirit, ambition, and intuition are finally aligned, and you are totally arriving to a balanced version of yourself. You will actually notice, deep sense on, as I said beforehand, that you will not definitely notice deep sense of inner stillness even amidst of external movement, a feeling that nothing is missing and nothing needs chasing, because you have stepped into your rightful energetic position. So right now you're not chasing, you're just surrendered, and you're going with the flow, as I mentioned earlier as well. Okay. From like from the inner voice and receptivity card right now, which is blue, your throat chakra and your third eye chakra, I can see. It is kind of telling me that the entire reading by is actually closing by reminding you that none of this unfolds through force, okay, impatience or external validation, but through surrender, listening, and responding rather than reacting for you guys. Like emphasizing that guidance is constantly speaking to you through subtle signs, as I already mentioned it couple of times. And the bodily sensations that you're getting, okay, dreams, repeated thoughts, and moments of sudden clarity. And the more receptive you become, universe is saying the clearer your path reveal itself, making it essential now to slow down enough to hear yourself, trust your intuition even when logic resists, and kind of, I can say, honor the quiet wisdom within, because your inner voice, okay, the receptive inner voice, the more receptive you will be in your inner voice, it will already, like, you will already be in your aligned path, I can say. I'm listening that your inner voice already knows when to move, when to fight, when to forgive, when to travel, and when to rest. Overall, the divine reading is kind of, speaking to offer, like, speaks of a soul entering a, powerful cycle of, I can say, ascension, where success is earned, change is unavoidable, like unavoidable. I'm so sorry, but yeah, I mean, these energies are a little bit wavering, a little bit, because it is in a transformation, and these are your energies that I'm sensing right now. Like, universe is also saying that this change is really, really, you cannot avoid right now. Movement is very necessary, because it's very mandatory right now, because to move forward and start a new decade, very like a new beginning. Guilt is released by you, and it should be. Rebirth is initiated already, and power dynamics are navigated with intelligence. Battles are fought with integrity. Healing occurs through truth, and the totality is achieved through self trust, all guided by the sacred whisper of this inner voice of yours that has been waiting patiently for you to finally listen. So please guys, definitely listen to your inner voice, and yes, definitely claim these energies, and if you can share with someone, do so. Listen to your inner voices. That's very important, because this new adventure is actually only for you. And yes, if this reading is meant, you have your, like, you have your come, your energy is aligned with this actual video, and trust me, if you are viewing it, do definitely claim it, okay, and like it, do not just like it. It is like a half energy you are grabbing, you're embracing. Just embrace this energy of this video with whole of your hands, whole of your heart. Like, subscribe and comment down that you claim the energies. Okay guys, bye.